Good morning, children. So, let us discuss the next topic, that is different HTML tags. So, we know what are the HTML tags. So, let us see what are the different types of HTML tag. So, first tag in HTML document, in every document, is the HTML tag. So, this is the HTML tag. The HTML tag is written like this. So, the HTML tag is used to mark the beginning of an HTML document. So, to mark the beginning of an HTML document, we use HTML tag. It tells the browser that it is dealing with an HTML document. So, whenever the browser detects the HTML tag, the browser will understand that the document is of HTML type. It does not impact the appearance of contents of the document. Inside the HTML tag, there is a head tag and body tag. So, inside the HTML tag, there is a head tag and the body tag. So, HTML tag starts like this and ends like this. There is same tag is used, but the difference is that there is a backslash in the HTML ending tag. So, all the head tag and the body tag are inside this, in between these two tags. Head tag and body tag are present in between the two HTML tags. So, let us see what are the head tags. So, next type of tag is the head tag. So, head tag defines the document header. It contains the information about a document's title and style descriptions. It contains the information about a document's title and style descriptions. It is written inside HTML tag. So, how the document should appear, that is given inside the head tag, and the document title is also given inside the head tag. Now, the head tag also has a starting tag and ending tag. So, this is how the head tags appear. So, it has a starting tag like this and an ending tag like this. Ending tag is always enclosed, there is a backspace, there is a backslash in the ending tag. And all the title tags are given inside the head tag. So, let us see what is title tag. The title tag contains the title of the document. So, every document has a title, and that title is given inside the title tag. The title is displayed in the title at the top of the web browser. The title which is given inside the title tag. So, the title, what is the title to be given to the web page, is given inside this two tags, and this title will appear on the top of the web browser. Next type of tag is body tag. So, body tag, the body elements contains the entire content of a web page. The body elements contains the entire content of a web page. This tag is also commonly referred to as body element. It must be the second element inside of the parent HTML element, following the head element. So, after the head tag, closing head tag, the next tag will be the body tag, and body tag also contains the closing and starting and ending tag. So this is the starting tag and this is the ending tag of the body tag. So inside the body tag, so there are certain attributes, that attributes are given inside the body tag. So let us see what are the attributes that can be given to the body tag. So the first one is a link. First is a link. So body, inside this is the body tag. So when we give attributes, then inside the angle bracket, so along with the body, the attribute is also given. So here the a link is the attribute. So let us see what is a link. A link specifies the color of the active link in the document. So suppose in a document, whenever we open a web page, you can see if we click on a particular link, if suppose so many links are there, so many hyperlinks are there, and if we click on any of the link, then its color is changed. Usually it becomes a purple color. When we click on that, it becomes a purple color. That is, it specifies the active link in the document. Then it is given as body a link equal to color name. A link equal to color name means a link is the active link. So that specified color will become the link color of that active link. Now next is background, next attribute. So background is also given in the body tag. So inside the body tag, angle bracket, body, background is equal to URL of image. Suppose we want to give an image as the background of a web page. So we can give the location of that image here, URL of image. So in which location our image is stored. So that location can be given here. Then that particular image will become the background. Then next is BG color. So it is the same background color. Suppose if we do not need any image, but we need some background color for our web page, so we can use this attribute BG color. It will specify the background color of the web page. Next is link. So we have seen a link, that is the active link. Now only simple link. So link, body, link, color name. So link specifies the color of all the links. So in a web page, if there are so many links, then link attribute can be used to give a specific color to the link. Then next is text attribute. So text attribute specifies the color of the text in the document. So it will specify the color of the text in the document. So in a document, what color the text should be displayed. So text attribute is used to specify the color of the text in the document. Next attribute is v-link. So we studied a link, link. Next one is v-link. So v-link specifies the visited link in the document. So you can see whenever we visit a web page, its color, the link color turns to purple. So usually the visited color is v-link color. Whenever we visit, the color changes. So v-link represents visited links of a document. Then top margin. It sets the top margin of the web page. So body top margin equal to value, that is, in the web page the top margin can be set, that is by the attribute top margin and its corresponding value. Then the left margin of the web page, that is by the attribute left margin. Body left margin equal to value sets the left margin of the HTML document. Now let us see this background attribute. So the background attribute allows you to insert an image as a background of the HTML document. So we know background attribute is used to give an image as the background to the HTML document. For this, you have to specify the path of the file as a value of background attribute. The statement to include an image as the background of the web page is background is equal to file name dot jpg or gif, anything. In body, background is equal to URL, that is location of the file. Then background attribute takes the URL of the file name of an image as its input. By default, your web page background is white in color. The background attribute overrides the BG color attribute. That is, if we specify a background color and a background image, then the background color will be overridden and only the background image will be shown. So if you specify a background image and a background color, the background image top of the background color. Next, let us see one HTML program. The image included as background is automatically replicated down and fills the entire page in the browser window. So, let us see one program for applying the background image. So, first one is, we know every HTML document starts with the HTML tag. Then we start the head tag. Then inside the head tag, we specify the title, that is in angle brackets title. Then HTML body tag is the title given. This is the title given. Then title close end tag. Now we have given body, then background is equal to flower.jpg. Here you can see here it is written, make sure that your image and the HTML file are in the same folder location. That is, if this HTML file and the flower, that flower image that we are displaying is in the same folder, then we can directly specify this. If it is in different locations, then we have to specify the path, that is C colon like this. We have to specify the path of that particular file. Then we have to specify font size, color equal to red, phase equal to cursive, monotype cursive. So HTML is a platform independent language. These all things are written in body. Then font tag is closed. This is another tag, that is font tag is closed. Then body tag is closed. Here we have opened it, it is closed. Then HTML tag, which we have opened first, is closed. Now we get the output. You can see the output is obtained, and this is the title that we have given in the title tag, HTML body tag. So this is the title that we have given. You can see HTML and body are in capital letters and tag T is only in capital. That same thing is shown here. So here is the title of the web page appears. Now the contents in the body. So content in the body is HTML is a platform independent language, that you can see here. HTML is a platform independent language. Then the image, here you can see an image of a flowers. That image is given as the background image. Okay, thank you children.